morning. Welcome to AVNewsCast.com.
Morning.
He's racing for the headphones.
We're rocking and rolling.
Yeah. So what's happening?
Today is the last day of the month.
Oh,
What do you think of that?
I think it's great.
It's the last day, moving into August.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
starting the
Yes.
school year soon.
You know, so much stuff in the news, but you know what's really cool? I have that app. Well, it's not an app, actually. It's I get a text message.
Oh, I got about the chase last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you run to the TV and put it on?
No.
You didn't?
But I did see the app. I mean, the text.
It was great.
I was like, what did I buy? Because usually whenever I get, number texts, because it's like 685 dash whatever, it's telling me I bought something. And I'm like, what did I buy? I don't remember. And then...
It was great.
So did you watch it?
Yeah. I did watch it. Okay? I immediately, turned on Channel 9.
How long did they chase him for?
This was on TV for about an hour and a half.
That's too
it's amazing how hypnotic those things are, though.
Yeah, because you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
It was the best thing on TV.
I remember OJ. I was like, I don't want to miss nothing. Is he going to throw something out the window? Is he going to crash because he shoots himself in the car?
I have to find my footage for you, Angie. That was right there.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was right there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I turn on Channel 9 and I'm watching this. This whole thing started in Chatsworth, okay, at a gym. And I guess, from what I gather, an off-duty FBI agent happened to be coming out of the club, out of the gym, and he witnessed an attempted kidnapping.
Wow.
Okay, so and
He was in full. I'm going to save this girl mode.
Yeah.
he was okay.
Well, okay.
He wouldn't have run over a body in the middle of the street.
Yeah, he'd see it.
No, so and so he yelled at the guy, okay, and I guess the guy had a weapon. And then he told another woman, "Get in your car, get down." And she got down, and he drew
he had his gun?
He had his
Coming
gun.
out the gym? Okay,
Yeah, they take it with them all
I'll
the
stay
time.
with you.
Okay.
Okay. They have it all the time with them.
All the time.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Usually
So
more
he
than
told
one.
the woman that he was trying to abduct to get down?
She was near the area.
Okay.
Just about to get in her car. He said, "Get in your car and get down."
Okay.
Okay. And drew his weapon, and there's a gun battle going on. Okay.
So they're shooting at each other?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. And it looked like the
FBI
FBI officer.
hit him?
He hit him once.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
And put about 6 or 7 others through the windshield. Okay.
Okay.
Now there was a report of a woman because I guess the BMW, the car that the guy got in, I don't know what happened to the woman. I never saw her throughout the whole chase.
Oh, he stole somebody else. He stole somebody else's Beamer.
Right. Okay. So then he leaves Chatsworth, gets on the Ventura Freeway, and now there's a chase all through Chatsworth.
But did the FBI agent follow?
I don't know. I just saw millions of police cars. Okay. From when the FBI puts out a report,
Yeah.
man, everybody. That's Chatsworth.
Yeah.
You had LA County Sheriff. You had the FBI, the Highway Patrol. I mean, everybody. Okay.
But when our kid is missing, we just get a couple of guys.
Well, they even talked about that.
This is getting a guy who would.
I mean, I
this
do
is stopping
understand.
somebody from your kid being missing.
No, that was a woman. But I'm
But
just
still.
saying, in general, when our kids go missing, you get a couple guys. We're just so twisted. But go ahead.
High speed pursuit. The guy exits at Las Virgenes, heads all the way down the canyon, all the way to Malibu.
Wow.
Okay.
Speeding. That's no joke.
Speeding triple digits.
What are you doing?
Dumps his car above Pepperdine.
Okay.
And runs. And he's dropping all kinds of stuff. And still, I don't know whether he dropped his gun or he kept his gun, but then he ran across a baseball field and down a cliff. And that's where he took a few tumbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to roll down that.
He should have. He should have rolled right into Paradise Cove.
There you go.
Yeah, so now he's like perched on this cliff area.
Oh,
Okay.
he's done.
Yeah, it's a mess. And he stayed there for about an hour.
Because I don't know what to do now.
Now it's getting
I
dark.
ain't got no car.
Okay,
I'm the only dude on the cliff.
3 or 4 law enforcement helicopters, plus a fixed wing plane. Okay, and PCH is shut down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Malibu Canyon
Why
shut
they gotta
down.
shut everything down? It's one dude.
Unarmed dude. Okay,
Just shoot him from the helicopter.
you
There you go.
can't do that.
Take him out.
What? You can't.
You can't do that.
Why not?
What?
He wasn't firing at anybody at this point now, and it appeared that the guy was injured.
Isn't it amazing? Okay, so just
Okay.
so what they do? Let him bleed out?
No, you know, I was surprised that, because at one point he was only about 50 feet away, maybe 70 feet away from the police cars that were down below. I was surprised they
Wow.
didn't just send a dog up, because they did bring the dogs in, okay? Just send the dog up
I'd
there.
rather have
and-
you shoot me than have a
and
dog
they'll-
bite on
Oh,
me.
yeah. And
Okay.
titanium
And
teeth.
he was trying to surrender, okay? But he was on this cliff, and he didn't want to fall off the cliff, okay? and he was trying to, be very prone, hands up. Yeah, he was doing the best he can, okay? Plus, he took quite a tumble, okay?
Are you going to tell me that
And
he
I
fell
think
off
he
the
was
cliff?
wounded. No, he didn't.
Okay.
Dang.
He didn't. The LAPD was officers of all law enforcement were able to get close enough to him, and
To push him?
no, then LA County Fire Department had a helicopter.
Okay.
They had to drop a basket
Oh,
down.
for Pete's.
Okay,
Get your behind in this basket, boy, before we choke you out.
right. Okay, and then they flew him. Okay,
To
after he had
to
been
Twin
arrested and
Towers.
cuffed. No, they flew him to a medical facility.
In Twin Towers.
Okay, no, I think they took him
I'm just
somewhere
kidding.
else.
I'm just kidding. I don't know where they take him.
But I love that app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
was,
really did.
and all of that was, how much did you get to see?
The whole thing.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, well, then you should have texted us. We just
Yeah, come
thought
on,
it was going to
Steve.
be just a round the block up the street, hit two parked cars. and
You only get that text if it's going to be a good one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't say
don't
that.
They don't
Yeah.
give any chunky ones.
Uh-oh.
All right. Just amazing.
Yeah, they don't give you any junky ones.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the LAPD.
And you don't want to take that call?
No,
that?
because I'm on the.
I would take that call. That's
Ooh.
how much I care about the LAPD.
No, because I'm on the air, so
Oh.
can't do that. Yeah, but it was really, really cool. So, next time I get that, I'll forward the text to you.
Please do.
No, I get the text. I got the text. I just didn't.
I don't
Did you
get the
sign up
text.
for it?
Yeah,
I didn't
got
sign
the
up for
text. When we talked about it the last time, I signed up for it.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got the
Well,
text.
see, but yeah.
I didn't. I just didn't turn the channel.
What were you doing that was so important?
I don't know. It was like around 5:36ish that it came through. I think.
No, like 7:38ish.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't
7:30, I
know.
was in bed.
I don't know. Talking to the kids.
It was great.
Oh no! You know what? Quentin had to wash his clothes, and every time he has to wash his clothes, he forgets how to wash his clothes.
I was hanging
Fine.
new.
How old is he?
He's 9.
Oh, Quentin.
I was hanging
He's
new
doing his
curtain
own
rods.
laundry?
Byron washes all the towels.
Really?
Yeah.
I hung new curtain rods in the kids' room.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to teach him.
I guess that's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't say Tyler doesn't wash his clothes.
Sometimes.
That boy's in high school.
Sometimes.
Lord, his poor wife.
Sometimes.
Yes, Quentin washes his clothes.
Okay. His poor wife. What are you talking about?
Nice.
A trial is about to get underway. We talked about this guy a year and a half ago. The guy's name is Yale Yerman. He is a guy about a year and a half ago that was going into Walmart and Target and a couple other places and videotaping young girls.
Oh,
Bastard.
And we talked about this about a year and a half ago and he's been in jail awaiting trial for the last year and a half. Okay.
Just watching him? Just watching him?
Yeah, just videotaping girls. His name is Yale Yerman. He's 71 years old. He is a registered sex offender.
Of course he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Multiple offenses on Megan's Law website.
We keep giving these guys chances.
And the way that this guy got caught was a smart loss prevention officer at Target. A woman had said, "Hey, there's some weird
Creepy guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
he's
and
skulking
I'm not
around.
sure what he's doing, but it's just not right." This guy, loss prevention officer, went back and started looking at tapes, okay, to see what this guy was doing. And here it was, over a period of days and days, this guy, and it appeared like he's only videotaping young kids.
oh,
All right?
I know that guy. It took all of him not to just go pounce on him.
yeah.
He got on the phone and called somebody that he knew. Okay.
Oh, am I speaking too soon?
At the sheriff's department.
Okay.
And he said, I got something going on here. You got to get over here. They came over here. He went through all the footage, and he got a really great shot of the guy's face.
And he
They
said,
were
I
able
know
to figure out who the guy
is.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a search warrant, went over and arrested the guy. He lived on Hickory Court Lane in Valencia. Arrested the guy. Found a lot of videotape in the house of a lot of girls, a lot of kids that had been videotaped from Walmart and Target, even at the Santa Monica Pier.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying that it's at all ever our fault as parents or little kids, but that's why it never rang true to me to put a bikini on a 9-year-old.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Or put the little pants on that says hot on their behinds. I just never, because I'm just like, why even promote that kind of...
People are putting pants on that says hot on a 9-year-old?
Juicy.
Yes.
Yeah.
9, please, 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a baby with an "I Love Boobies" T-shirt yesterday. At the therapist.
I saw a baby with eyelashes on.
Well, yeah, but is the baby like of age to breastfeed?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
Still.
It's a
baby. I okay, but I just don't see a need for a 5-year-old in a bikini. I just don't see.
No. No, when we were at the PV Beach Club, there was they're 8 years old, and they're all strutting in their little bikinis and doing their little thing.
Yes,
they probably already had plastic surgery.
And they are strutting.
Yeah.
And the parents think, oh, they're little ladies. No. And there's pedophiles all over the place.
Yeah.
But you know what comes to mind when you say that story is, remember when we were talking about the laws in Palmdale and in Lancaster where we wanted to restrict areas for pedophiles and what have you?
Operation Boo and...
I mean, granted, you can't restrict a grocery store. But the movies, the playground, I mean, I don't see why we can't make a law and have it stick that's going to actually protect our kids.
Set them up with a red box card. You have to register or, account.
No, you get your own dang on account. And no, you're not going to get, you don't ever get to see the premiere of a movie. No. You just don't. You shouldn't have played with the first kid.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree about the movie theaters. I mean,
and
it's
the
dark.
playgrounds.
Yeah.
Well,
they can't go to playgrounds.
But they can live close to them.
They can go to parks. You can't.
That's right.
They're trying to block them from parks, and ACLU's getting all bent out of shape about it.
They're smoking crack.
He was even videotaping kids at church.
Oh.
Because he's a sick sucker.
He is. And, he had...
And he's probably thinking, I don't touch them anymore. I just want to go home and look at them.
Yeah.
Right.
She was just coming out of that full immersion baptism and just looking so cute. And I just had
that white T-shirt sticking all nice to her.
Yeah. And this one idiot that's been on the show before talks about recidivism.
Yeah,
okay?
no, that's...
Only 2%.
That's a non-issue.
It's actually a bunch of bull.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I did a little research, and it's interesting. Registered sex offenders, the percentage of recidivism goes up by exponentially, depending upon how much time they served and how much time it has been since they committed their last offense.
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
It's building up.
Yeah, it's a pressure cooker.
Yeah, if they haven't done anything or been caught within 5 years of being released, okay, it's a 10%. Okay, if it goes to 15 years, it jumps up to 18%.
Yeah, watch him.
20 years jumps up to 25%.
He's boiling. Yeah.
All across the nation, so that yeah, I know that's crazy.
I just there's something broken in any woman that wants to advocate for sex offenders.
We've had them on the show. We had them on the show. We had women on the show that had been raped.
Okay. And was advocating for the sex offender.
Yeah.
There's something broken in her.
Yeah. Oh, it's
not their fault. It took all of me to not want to come down hard on her because I just felt so bad. I just felt like anybody listening can see right through this. You are classically disturbed by what you went through. And everything, I mean, I can't even, it sounds like,
it's a Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, it sounds like Charlie Brown. You don't even hear you because you just look at them with pity in your eyes. Because you're just touched, honey, really?
You were kind of nice to her.
Yeah, I was, because I was just like this. There was no reason to go down on her.
Did you listen to that last show?
No, I don't know.
Which last one? Which one?
October 30th.
Dang it, off the top of your head?
Yeah, because that's my favorite show.
Oh,
The mayor was in, too, and
you
talked to her.
Yeah, I know. That's when she went off in the deep end.
Yeah.
Who, which one?
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that off the air. I don't want to get in trouble for
Listen
that.
to the October 30th show.
Steve? Wait a minute.
Angelina.
Wait a minute.
Angelina.
Angelina does a good
Wait a
impersonation.
minute.
She wants to come back on the show.
No.
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 We already heard it.
It's always the highest rated shows.
Yeah, I know. But
We
we're making
already
a
heard
mockery out of her.
Yeah.
What? No.
We
are allowing her the opportunity
It's
to
nonsense.
make the mockery of herself.
There you go.
I think it's interesting to try to see how these minds work. They don't clearly work, but I
They're
find it
abused.
fascinating.
These are abused women, specifically.
I heard that she's got stripes on her sleeves because she says that she's been involved with the Christopher Hubert release in some way. Okay.
Not making any friends out in Lake LA with that pedigree.
I don't know. She said.
I mean, if I was her daughter, I would be looking at her like, what the hell is wrong with you, Ma?
I don't think she has a daughter.
She does have daughters.
Yeah.
Does have
She's
daughters?
got 2 daughters.
Mom, what
I
message
don't
are you sending me?
I don't know.
And Child Protective Services haven't picked them up?
No, she's out in Mojave. It's a whole different thing. Yesterday,
My kids came from an environment where there's drinking and drugs and everything. I won't, to this day, not that I was a huge drinker anyway, but I won't touch anything just out of respect for them, knowing what they went through. What kind of message is she sending?
You don't want to give them a flashback.
Yeah. And I'm trying to model, a decent, life for them to see how. That's your job as a parent, is
And
to
you're
show
doing a
these
good
kids how to
job,
live.
Jeffy.
Well, thank you. I'm trying.
Yesterday, President Obama was a little mad at Congress for a couple of things. But one thing he said to them was, you guys got to stop being mad at me all the time. Okay?
Well, they're mad.
Stop being haters, okay?
That was funny. Did he say that?
Yeah.
Haters.
Stop being haters. I've only got a couple of years left,
Yeah.
okay? So
No,
let's get together. You
listen.
can be mad at the next president.
The bottom line is he was able to pass a health care bill that they didn't want. And from the minute that thing passed, they were like, you are on my list. You're not getting nothing else from us. And it's so funny because I am looking forward to debates. Because I want to ask these people that want so bad to get into Congress, how are you going to make a difference in there when every time you see a politician interviewed and you ask them a direct question, what are you doing for this bill? Their answer is, well, you know what the other guy is doing? The other guy's not doing anything. And the other guy's got all this stuff in his desk. And the other guy won't. I mean, it's like 2-year-olds.
That's the pivot shovel.
Yeah.
But it's disgusting and it's old. And you know what?
It's an art form.
It used to be that you couldn't see it. But now it's absolutely blatant. They didn't take the right classes because you can see it. It's not slick. It used to be like in the 80s, you can ask a politician a question, and at the end he was like, oh, he didn't answer me. But you don't realize the rigmarole that you went through.
They're tap
see
dancing like Shirley
it.
Temple.
But they're not they didn't take
No.
the right classes because it's obvious. You ask me a question.
Ask you a question?
Yeah, ask me any question.
How's your day, Angelina?
Wait a minute. You want to know what my day is? Did you see what Steve didn't do last week?
What didn't he do?
Steve has 9 different articles that he refused to talk about because he was upset about what I might say. Wow. So instead of asking me what I did, I say we need to focus on what Steve is doing.
And what he didn't do.
But I mean, it's just so obvious.
True.
It's like you're just wasting the airtime because they're not answering. All they're doing is pointing fingers collectively. And then it's like, okay, so you guys want to be in Congress. What are you going to do to contend with that?
So, you know what? You want to see a good debate?
Mm-hmm.
Friday, 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Senator Steve Knight against
Why
Tony
1
Strickland.
o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah. Ouch.
I mean,
Okay.
I can't not say why. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're gonna get retired people that's nodding.
Well,
Okay, it's 1 o'clock this Friday, and now you're going to see you've got
that's the
two
first
Republicans.
debate. Okay. We're gonna have some evening debates, I'm sure.
Of course we are, because AVNewsCast is going to sponsor one.
sweet.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
if I have anything to do with this election at all, okay, I am going to make certain that Steve Knight makes it to Washington. I'm telling you that right now.
Not that you voice your position much.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing in your way now, huh?
No.
You just don't like no Strickland.
Nope, I don't, and I'm making it public. So, anyway, yesterday, so Obama was upset because he says, "Look, you guys aren't doing anything, and because you're not doing anything, I have to do something." Okay?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I've got a whole country I'm responsible for. Okay, and you
Is
guys
that
are just
reasonable? Do you think that's a reasonable statement?
makes sense to me.
Okay.
Okay, it does make sense to me. He said, and I liked it when he said, "You got to stop hating all the time. Don't be mad at me all the time."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be gone in a couple of years. You can be mad at the next president. Okay,
Yeah, that's funny.
don't be mad at me. Well, while he's doing that and
Yeah.
making his speeches,
They're voting on. We
In
gonna
Congress.
sue ya. We're gonna.
they passed a vote
Yeah.
yesterday that they are going to file a lawsuit
Yeah.
against the president of the United States.
They couldn't do anything with immigration.
Now,
But they can put this. Let's put this to the top. And now we're going on vacation.
I don't know exactly how you do that, because I've always believed they could maybe sue the office of the president, maybe, but I've always believed that the president was untouchable when it comes to litigation.
Well,
There's impeachment.
Okay,
Well,
Which is
they
litigation.
but they said that they can't. That they're not going after impeachment because they know that won't stick.
right. Okay, this
I
is
think
true.
it's funny. Well, what they're going to do is they're going to try to pass a bill and see if Obama will sign it, saying we can go after you. I'm just kidding.
Most people in the legal world say, look, if they file a lawsuit today, it's not even going to make it to court or anywhere before he even gets out of office. Okay? And the cost to get it that far is going to cost American taxpayers
Wow.
millions of dollars. Now, here's the thing.
Wow, and how
Okay.
shameful
And
is that?
right. Now, here's another thing, though, okay? So, Boehner gets everybody behind him to file a lawsuit, okay? Now he gets to go out and hire law firms as independent counsel to create and craft this lawsuit, okay? Which is now going to put money in all of his buddies' pockets, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't get me wrong. I haven't switched from the red team to the blue team.
I get what you're saying. I mean,
I'm
but right
really
is right
saying-
and wrong is stupid. So I'm not saying. I understand. The people that hold principles that are Republican principles, they believe it in their core. It has nothing to do with the stupidness. And just because you're Republican doesn't mean that you're immune from stupidness, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to identify it. I would be the same way. If the Dems was doing that stupidness, I'd be calling it out too.
Congress is going to take.
Who's going to pay for it though? The Republican
No,
donations?
no, the American taxpayers.
So the Congress can go into the American taxpayer's pocket to pull up money to sue the president,
Of course.
and we don't get any. We don't get to. We
Just like if Congress decided the 405 freeway in California needs to be repaired, and we're going to take money and we're going to throw it at that.
Yeah, I don't know what I was.
Well, here we're going to throw money at a lawsuit. Okay, they're mad about several things. They're mad
We
about
don't have money. We don't have money, but we're going to sue the president.
they're mad about the affordable health care.
Oh yeah, that's it. It all began there.
Well, they're mad that he didn't notify Congress before releasing 5 Taliban members.
Right. They made a list.
They're mad about
Benghazi.
Benghazi. They're mad about his position on the illegal immigrants coming in and taking no action. They feel that he has waived some of the provisions of the No Child Left Behind education law. They have a whole long list.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay?
Somebody's
That
just
they're mad
sitting
about.
there. Just throw it on the list.
Basically, they said he has abused his authority. Okay?
And his response is, I'm doing something because you guys are not doing anything.
Yeah.
And it's been proven this Congress has passed the least amount of laws ever since some war. I forgot what it was. I knew. Because
The War of 1812?
I don't.
I have a hard time with that because how much new do we need?
It's not that we need a lot of new. It's just that when you look at what the standard was, and then you look at what they're doing, and you see where the work ended, you can just tally it all up.
What do you say we have a moratorium on new laws and put the energy into fixing and enforcing?
Well, a lot
the
of it is fixing, but there is some new or striking them out.
Striking them out's good.
Yeah.
Republicans are also mad that President Obama has twice delayed the Affordable Health Care law when it came to the employer mandate. That provisions of companies, it basically required companies with 50 or more employees that work 30 hours or more have to be insured or pay a fine.
He's mad about that. They're mad about that.
Boehner is upset that that's been delayed twice, and now companies have until 2016 to comply. Okay? I'm happy it was delayed.
Why would he be mad?
You know what? I don't know.
Because it's
I'm being honest. I don't, because I think it's really dumb. Okay?
well, they're just mad because he was able to do the Affordable Care Act. That's it, beginning and end. They're like little 2-year-olds that I'm gonna get you.
I have seen some recent research, and it actually is starting to work in California.
What?
The Affordable Care Act.
Wait a minute.
What's it?
Wait.
I'm not saying.
31st,
Wait.
I'm not saying.
Wait.
8:26
I'm gonna have to record that
a.m.
my damn self.
Hey,
Can you say that one more time?
okay. Let me be clear.
What?
Okay?
Yes.
Let me be clear. I'm not jumping on the Obama bandwagon. Okay?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not. I haven't gone from the red team to the blue team.
I
Okay?
understand.
But I also look at facts. Okay?
And the fact is what?
And the fact is that in California, people that were not previously insured have decided to get insurance.
Don't backpedal, baby.
Okay?
Don't.
And it does show that in California, I haven't looked at other states, but in California, it actually is working. It is.
Yeah. I mean,
It's working.
like I said from
Okay.
the very beginning, it's going to
It's
be
making
bugs.
a difference.
There's going to be bugs. There's going to be problems. You're definitely going to... You need Congress to help work it all out, to iron out the problems and the pitfalls. But you need everybody to be on the same team instead of us feeling like we're in opposition all the time. It's almost like, you know what, if the Dems has the ball for the next 4 years, okay, let's get behind the Dems and get behind whatever, they want to give a try to and see if it works. And then when the Republicans has the ball, get behind, let's see, because the bottom line is that we're trying to make everybody's life a little better. But we just have two different opinions on how to go about it.
True.
Correct.
So I think if if one party is in power, it helps us all. If we, I'm not saying get rid of your principles. Good Lord, if you don't want to have an abortion, don't have one. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying as a country, get behind your country, and get behind your leader, and help him to make something happen. We look like idiots.
To the rest of the world, we look like idiots.
We do.
Okay.
And they're looking like, look at how they let them talk about their president.
Other of the G7, G8 countries look at us and say, what a bunch of fools.
Yeah. We look like
they
some
can't even
clowns.
get along. They're suing their own president.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is something that
They're
you
laughing.
wouldn't expect to see in some other third world country.
Yeah.
Now, you don't see that in third world countries. You
I know, 'cause
open
they
your
can't
mouth
vote.
against the president.
And off with your head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that we live in a place where we can have an opinion that's outside of what
You can have an
God tells you
opinion,
to.
but I think that, at a certain extent, we're doing more damage than we ever can do good. By just being, just like what JD said when he was, on the ballot keeps ringing true to my head. And it's like, okay, when you get there, how are you going to work with? I'm not working with the other side. I'm just not. And that's where we are.
He misspoke.
He didn't misspeak. He misspoke in the sense that he didn't mean to say it, but he absolutely meant it. He just didn't mean to say it.
Okay, perhaps. Okay.
You don't think he meant it?
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, he meant it.
But it should have been stated in a different way.
Right. He didn't mean to say it.
That way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like he didn't mean to ask me if I was going to vote for him. He didn't really mean to ask me that.
See, the one thing that he didn't know.
But I do like him as a person. But he shouldn't have. He shouldn't ask anybody that on air.
Well, he didn't know that you don't pull any punches.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a mistake. Okay. That was a mistake. However, I will say, from that show that he was on, and the gym videotape, they put together a really nice 60-second trailer.
Yeah.
That looked really good.
Because editing is a wonderful
will
thing.
Do anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Editing will do anything. Hey, interesting story. Moving on. There's a restaurant up in Monterey. It's called the Old Fisherman's Grotto. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Okay.
Very popular restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
They decided we're going to make some changes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Because we're really not in favor of little kids.
I get that.
Oh,
what'd they do, though?
No more high chairs. You can't bring a stroller in. We're not going to give you a booster seat. And if your child makes noise, you're out of here.
Oh, I don't like that.
We don't want any screaming, whining
I totally get
kids
that.
in our
I totally
restaurant.
get that. I really do. And I oftentimes will go to what we would consider an adult restaurant and look at the other table like, why is your kid here? Because you can tell by the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Like, what's it? It begins with an M. It's a great steakhouse in L.A.
Monty's?
No, not
Morton's.
Monty's? No,
Morton's?
not Morton's either. I can't remember the name of it. But it's a great steakhouse. And the light is... Any restaurant that the light is dim, take the clue. It's not a family. It's not a family
You're not at
restaurant.
Lowry's, are you?
No.
Where are you? It starts with an M.
Yeah.
What street is it on?
I have no clue.
It doesn't start with an M.
Yes.
No, you. It's not Morton's. It's not Monty's. Okay.
Cindy and I,
anyway.
we had a little opportunity to slip away for a bit and have a lunch, just the two of us.
Now lunch is different, though.
Didn't have to sit and wait for 35 minutes after we were done eating for everybody else to finish up and just have some adult conversation. And there was like the meeting of the new Mommies Club in there, and they filled up this huge area.
Yeah.
Every last one of them was free.
That's the afternoon, though.
What place did you go to? What kind of place?
Mexican place.
Well.
But it wasn't one of those, walk up and give your order at the thing. It had a bar in there and that kind of stuff. So it was a little more. I'm just saying, not expect them.
Mastros.
Maestros? Mm-hmm. The heck is that?
What? You haven't been?
No.
It's the best.
Oh, well. On Yelp. Anyway,
take your girlfriend.
Okay, so this guy.
Was that a underhanded little clown? Because it was. I just found it on Yelp. It's not. What do you mean on Yelp? You take her there and talk to me then.
Okay. I don't use Yelp.
I didn't. I was just looking up the
name, and that's
because all their reviews are fake.
Most reviews are fake. We know how it goes. Stop.
Okay. Anyway, this restaurant, Old Fisherman's Grotto, it's in Monterey. It's on Fisherman's Wharf. Okay, major tourist attraction, and he put these signs up all over. Big red sign with white letters. Okay.
No kids.
Oh.
If your kid comes in and makes noise, you're out of here. Don't bring your stroller. I'm not giving you a high chair.
Give both mics a good. Mm-hmm.
I don't want any of that stuff. Okay. The restaurant owner's name is Chris Shake.
He get in trouble?
No, since he did this, business is way up. Way up. And he says, I don't care if people are offended.
I wouldn't be offended.
I've had this restaurant for 20 years.
And I've always wanted it to be an adult
I
restaurant.
want it a certain way.
Yeah.
Okay? If I wanted Toys R Us atmosphere, then I'd do that.
Throw some booths in and put
I don't
some
want
plastic
this,
down.
okay?
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm not
likes
mad at
it.
them. Yeah, I'm not mad at them because, like I said, I've gone to restaurants, and like I said, the cue is if the lights are dim. If there's dim lights in a restaurant, your kids shouldn't, they shouldn't be there. Sole Luna in the Valley, the lights are dim. It's a Mexican spot. It's not that it's really costly, but they, if one of their specialties are margaritas, then your kids really shouldn't be there.
Well, that's the kind of environment I was in.
Yeah. It's like, take your kids to somewhere else. You could take your kids to a nice place that's kid friendly. Like Paradise Cove. Nice place. It's kid friendly.
Or if they're screaming,
Or
take them.
Moon Shadows?
No, Paradise Cove.
If they're screaming,
The
take them
restaurant.
back.
Jeez, you don't get out much.
Give them a boob.
Paradise Cove is another place that you could take your girlfriend.
How often do you go there?
At least once a year. Because it's expensive.
Oh, you're a frequent flyer over there.
You got to pay
I've never
$25 just to park,
Hey,
Okay.
which I don't like.
All right.
I've never been.
Yeah, well.
You
like-
should try it.
It's like Disneyland parking.
Interesting story came out of Philadelphia yesterday. Okay? Yesterday. There's a 26-count federal indictment against 6 Philadelphia
Uh-oh.
narcotics officers.
Uh-oh. I knew you was going to say it.
And this is something out of a movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is out of a movie.
That movie that, what's the movie called? With Denzel Washington.
Oh, yeah, Training Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is way worse.
Professional.
Way worse.
What,
okay?
Steve? What they
This
do?
is like a Serpico. This is crazy. Basically,
I remember Serpico.
these guys are all undercover narcotics officers.
Okay, so they were doing their job because they were acting like they were part of this.
These guys were totally enriching themselves.
Oh.
Okay?
Training Day.
Yeah.
Enriching
It was
themselves.
training day, yeah.
Yeah.
There are stories of these guys taking one drug dealer, okay, holding him, it's a true story, holding him by his ankles
Huh?
off an 18-story
Training
balcony.
day.
Okay?
Training Day.
Yeah.
Okay? Taking $80,000 in cash from him
Yeah.
and splitting it up.
Yeah.
6 guys working in
Hey,
tandem.
how'd they get caught?
okay?
Somebody bought a yacht?
How they got caught was one of the cops made a stupid mistake. Okay?
That's what it takes. What they do.
And he got caught. Okay?
What did he do? What did he buy?
He made a stupid mistake. He got caught. He got arrested.
And he told.
And he
Sang like
sang-
a canary.
Wow.
Okay? And
Wow.
he gave it all up.
If you got me in here, you better go ahead and get
that's-
Jeff.
That guy's in the interview room initially, and
He already knows.
you got to send somebody in there to put him out.
Yeah.
in the
Training
last-
day, they would have got his behind
Oh,
right
yeah.
in the room, in the
Yeah.
interrogation room. He'd have been nodding off. They would have been
They
like, I wonder what
They
happened
were
to Billy.
throwing their baseball cap over the
Yes.
camera, and
Yes.
Over the last 7 years, these 6 officers have stolen $500,000 in cash.
From drug dealers, though? Is that really stealing? I mean,
in the grand scheme of things, come on.
The doctrine of unclean hands. It's okay, I could do that.
yeah.
Right? On October 16, 2007, 2 of the cops, along with another guy, okay, pulled a vehicle over and took $30,000 from a man identified as RK. Later on, they went to his residence without a search warrant.
Oh, yeah, because RK might have some more in there.
Yeah, he had a folded-up
Broke in.
Chinese food menu that he
Yeah.
just passed up.
Stole his safe that had $80,000 in it.
Yeah.
By the way, that safe was recovered in the garage of one of these officers.
Oh,
7 years later.
No,
Okay.
no.
Now, that's
Okay.
unbelievable. What kind of training do these guys go through? Didn't even watch Training Day. Let me see what they look like.
You can't really see the pictures, okay? I told you, they held the guy by his ankles off an 18-story balcony, okay, until he would give up $8,000 in cash,
Wow.
okay, and where he lived and all of this stuff.
If you're going to do it, do some research so you
Yeah.
can do it right.
They beat up
Couple of
another
guys.
guy. They held another guy 35 feet off the ground until he gave up approximately $79,000. And then it was 35 feet off the ground, then they let him go.
Oh,
Okay, then they dropped him.
Oh,
The worst case of police corruption in the history of Philadelphia. They've never seen anything like this bad before.
yeah.
Never, ever seen anything
Makes
this
you
bad
want to
before.
look around now, huh? If this is there, I just don't get why they think everybody is so perfect.
They stole 3 kilos of cocaine.
Because they
Okay.
had another guy that was going to sell it for them. Now we're talking Breaking Bad.
And then they turned into drug dealers.
yeah.
Okay?
Love it.
Now they're selling it to drug dealers to sell.
Because the black one was like, look, my cousin do it anyway. All he needs is product.
If convicted, they face a sentence of 40 years to life.
Yeah, they're done.
Okay.
They're done.
Yeah.
And they really want to get the guy who sang.
Mm-hmm.
They should have
Yeah,
even let him in.
He-
He was probably the new one in, too.
He's fully
Yeah.
cooperating.
Oh, absolutely. Because, poor, jeez.
And had he not, we wouldn't have known about all this.
Yeah, no. I got to look into it because I want to know what he did that got him caught.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah.
That I really don't know.
I keep
don't
thinking about, what was it, Goodfellas? And they made this big haul, and then everybody was coming in. Their wives were all in mink coats, and they're pulling up in pink caddies and everything. And
Yeah.
it's like, what the hell's the matter with you?
Right.
Supposed to lay low.
Yes. Like forever until everybody our
Yeah.
age dies off.
Well, that's something out of a book. Hey, Keith Urban, the
Country singer?
what?
Isn't he a country singer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's one of the judges on American Idol.
Yeah.
Put a concert
He's a
on
cutie.
Saturday night. Okay, he's married to Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
Nicole Kidman?
Yeah,
Oh, is he really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was, no. Yeah, I thought,
no, they're
was she
married.
going after Sean Penn? Who's going after
no,
Sean Penn?
I don't know.
Somebody, I
Nobody's
just
what I
lost
have.
respect.
Oh, that was that
Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth
Yeah.
Paltrow.
Yeah. Oh, lost some respect for her. I can't stand Sean Penn.
She's great in the movie. Anyway,
There's a movie, no matter how you feel about Sean Penn, there's a movie to see called U-Turn.
I'm sure I've seen it
It
because
was-
he really is a great actor.
It was a good movie, and if you like Sean Penn, he's like in every scene.
Yeah.
If you don't like Sean Penn, he's getting his butt whooped in every scene. So, I mean, there's something there for
Oh,
everybody.
that's funny. Well, Sean Penn, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, there's certain guys that if they're in a movie, you're going to see it. Except when they do those spoofy, comical, old guys, retirement, stupid stuff.
Anyway, Keith Urban put on a concert in Mansfield, Massachusetts, Saturday night. During the concert, a woman was raped.
Oh, dear.
Oh, by a cop.
No. Why did you say that word?
Oh, because I saw an article yesterday where a cop raped a woman during a concert.
No,
Go
this
ahead.
wasn't a cop.
Okay.
Okay. Raped by a guy. His name is Sean Murphy. He's 18 years old. This is all going on. This is the same concert. At this concert, 46 people needed medical assistance. 20 people were hospitalized for alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that has nothing to do with him.
22 were transported to hospitals. Keith Urban could see this going on, this rape going on.
He
From where
couldn't
was.
really see what it was.
All those lights up there?
He didn't know it was rape.
You just got a wall of white when you're up on that stage.
Yeah. Come on.
There was a grass area in front of the stage.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Not a huge grass area, but a grass area.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
He could see afterwards, he tweeted, up on the lawn tonight at my concert. That was nutso, but it was cool.
Oh.
Because he didn't know it was rape. I refuse to believe that he thought it was rape. She probably was drunk and just going, and being taken advantage of.
The
But if
attorney,
she had this look of on her face while someone's assaulting her, I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
okay.
Yeah, she was probably
The incident ended.
impaired.
The incident ended when another woman ran up and pushed the guy off of her. Okay? And then he ran away. And they came to the aid of the victim. Sean Murphy, his attorney, says there was no rape involved.
What?
It was totally consensual.
He tapped her on the shoulder. Do you mind?
It was so consensual that she filed charges?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it was rape, but all I'm saying is I don't know him, Irving, but I just can't believe that he's going to just watch it and know what it is and say it was cool. I'm sure he just thought there was two people having sex.
They're so inspired by my music that, you'd think you'd be safe at a country show, if anything. Yeah.
You would think. They'd be busy crying off the lyrics or something.
Yeah.
And besides that, I mean, you're thinking, grassy area. It's not like there's a spotlight on two people. It's a lot of people on that grassy area. It may not have been crazy crowded, but there's a lot of people there.
Over a
Who's going to think that you're going to, in the middle of a concert?
Yeah, right up there in front of the stage.
In front of the stage, in front of people that's on other blankets surrounding you, someone's going to come and have the audacity to rape somebody.
Well, I'll tell you a story about that in just a second, but over a dozen people videotaped this whole thing.
And those people need to be held accountable. We have to start holding these stupid people accountable for videotaping the fights. Although I watch them all the time.
Yeah. That's all I ever see posted by you.
I don't post them as my son.
Oh, I know. You share them off your
some
son.
pretty good stuff.
He does.
Yeah.
And you can't.
I don't know where he finds it.
Yeah, I don't know. From different countries.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a good plug-in, but I don't like it.
We got to set up a show with him, like World's Dumbest, and
right.
You would think, though, if people are watching this and videotaping it, that they would get involved.
Yeah.
It took one woman,
Yeah.
to come over there, and it's crazy. It is crazy. But because it was Keith Urban's concert, and because of his tweet, which alluded to the fact that he saw and he was watching it.
No, I wouldn't have assumed that.
The whole thing ended up on CNN.
Yeah, I wouldn't have assumed that, Keith. I know you didn't just watch No Rape and was like, hey, cool, to my music. No. Did you see that one video of the woman that I think they were both, it was two girls, employees of McDonald's, I want to say. And the one girl, she was very petite in stature, and she's walking with her 3-year-old. And the other employee from McDonald's comes up and starts beating her within an inch of her life.
Oh.
And there's people around, and of course they're videotaping it because I saw it on Facebook. And the only person that came to her aid was her 3-year-old. Yeah. And her 3-year-old's kicking the lady.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to stand by seeing something like that.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. But yeah, I saw that thing. I think it was only the big girl that worked at McDonald's.
No, I think they both did. And she thought that the other one was talking to her. I mean, I don't know, but I wouldn't have talked about that big old monster child. Yeah, I called you monster because you can't take me.
I don't know. In Riverside, a guy was arrested yesterday. He passes himself off. He meets women on the website Zoosk. Okay, dating website. Okay, he meets women.
You'd be aging.
Tells them that he is a doctor. He's actually a plastic surgeon.
Okay,
and they
so
date,
he is a doctor.
And they date for a while.
Okay.
His last woman that he met,
free touch-ups.
Last woman that he met.
See a turkey neck.
She wanted an examination, and so he gave her an examination, and I guess it went a little too far. And she got mad, and he was taking pictures of her.
Oh.
Well, that's what he does.
I understand that. She's an idiot.
Sharpie
okay?
and,
She's an idiot. But she wanted to get a breast augmentation.
Okay.
Okay? But she didn't have any money for it.
Oh.
So
work it out in trade.
But she had a lot of jewelry. So she gave him the jewelry to sell. And if I read into it correctly, I think she gave him the jewelry and he kept the jewelry.
And didn't do the surgery because he wasn't.
He's not even a doctor.
No.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
He's been doing this for years.
The headline on that story is, "This is what you get."
I went to Mexico for a butt lift and I got caulking pumped in. Yeah, well, yeah.
That's what you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
That or cement.
Police arrested the guy.
For what? He did what he was supposed to do. That is Tom Likas 101 classic story.
Simarac.
Get all you can for free.
Okay.
He had a marker. He probably put a little
Yeah,
smiley face.
Sharpie.
It was just stupid. She just needs.
A few years ago,
need to be accountable for their stupidity.
A few years ago, he was in one woman's house and he stole $10,000 in rare coins. She filed a police report. The police put a warrant on for his arrest, and he's been out. He showed up in court, bailed out, and never showed up again. This is the very same guy.
That's what he did.
He had been doing this. They prey on women on these, because any woman that goes to a website looking for a guy, she's already fakakta in the head. Okay, she's damaged, serious problems.
You know, I was Cindy.
Avoid.
Let me just see how much time we have. That is so not right to say, because there's been plenty of women that have met their husbands on dating sites. The problem, yes, plenty, yes.
Do you know like 50 or 100 of them?
I know of at least 5. No, I know of at least 5, yeah.
I told you about the...
Oh, no, you don't know 5.
I do know 5.
I told you about the commercial.
I do know 5.
Are they all still married?
I don't know, because I don't really
keep up with them. Right, yeah, right.
I told you about the commercial where there was... from one of the dating sites, and they're showing all the couples that are happily married and everything that met on that dating site. Mm-hmm. And Cindy knew one of the guys. She goes, I know that guy. I know 6 different women he's got knocked up.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, whether you meet the guy online or at the coffee spot or, you know, online at Target, wherever it is, if you don't vet your partner correctly, that's what you get.
Look what Cindy ended up with.
It doesn't matter how you meet the person. You gotta really figure out whether or not that's a good man for you. Or a man, period. Like, that's just stupid. If I met you, you're a plastic surgeon, and I want to get some stuff done, baby, can I make an appointment at your office? Because I want to come in. I want to do it right.
Yeah.
Why would I let you use my marker?
I have a problem with all those.
And what kind of doctor is going to take my jewelry as an exchange?
That's not right.
You're just stupid in the head. Like, some things you do have to take responsibility for.
He coaxed her into it. He said he knows somebody that can sell her jewelry
for
the
top dollar.
But
she's stupid. She's stupid.
She is dumb.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to find on the dating website.
You don't, but that's not all of what you find on the dating.
Damaged. It's on the damage rack.
No, that's not all you find.
50% off. Oh. Okay, I'm telling you. I saw the funniest thing. I actually posted on Facebook yesterday. The funniest thing, this guy put on a 3-minute deal, and he draws on the chalkboard. He's got women all figured out. Okay?
Here we go.
Okay.
And it's hilarious. Okay? It's absolutely hilarious.
And she looks like she's ready to burst out in laughter.
You got to go watch it. It is really, really funny. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to get in trouble for it, but I don't care because it's funny. It is. It's really funny.
Okay, it could be a joke. Yeah. I'm all for a good joke. Haha. Yeah. But I'm just saying, you have to do your job. You can't meet somebody on a dating site and bring them to your house.
No.
You gotta meet several times in public places. You gotta meet several times after that with your friends.
Yeah.
He's gotta be party. You gotta introduce him as
in your social circle, whatever it is. You will find somebody.
Really?
Oh, hold on. Or maybe not right within your circle. But
really?
Maybe a little bit outside your circle.
Really?
Or you will stumble upon it.
Really?
Okay?
Yeah.
And if you don't,
it's
just not time yet.
Oh, please.
Okay? And just hang tight.
You sound crazy.
But if it's just not time yet, just keep trucking on doing what you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Work for Steve.
I'm telling you. No, that's not why I'm saying.
I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Mine. She took his behind to the cave.
Okay, we're moving on.
Come on. He came out. Yeah, because what was it, like a month before? He was like, I have no relationship.
Yep. Ain't never gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I bet you defriended him on Facebook too.
Yep. We gotta have him on again.
Yes.
No, his name's Steve, and I talk to him every once in a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you tell him you're in a relationship now?
Yeah, he is too.
Oh.
He is too. And he makes wine as well. What's the restaurant down
course
in
he makes wine.
Acton? Is it called Le Chen?
Oh, that's right. You went
Yeah.
to his restaurant, didn't you?
No, I haven't been there yet.
I
I
know
saw him
the
in
place.
Valencia though. But yeah, his wine is served at Le Chen.
For the chin.
Okay. Yeah, he's making his own wine now. It's bottled, nice label, and
Nice.
and a whole deal.
And you can get Mama Vega salsa at Albertsons.
There you go.
So as long as we're doing plugs.
Right. Right. Which Albertsons is now going to own Vaughn's.
Oh, that stinks.
Okay.
That
Anyway.
makes me so upset.
This
All
is
right.
too much money. To
It's
go to
gonna
the grocery
be too
store.
much
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just too much.
2 men and 1 woman was arrested in Orange County 2 days ago, okay, and charged with kidnapping and torture.
Mm.
What these guys did, 2 guys and a woman, they hired a local prostitute,
Okay.
okay,
And
to
paid her to
perform
torture?
sexual whatever, right?
Ew.
No, and then they held her captive for weeks in a
Oh.
hotel room. And they tortured this poor girl,
Oh.
okay? Burning her with an iron.
Oh, crap.
They tied her to the bathroom sink,
Why do you
Okay.
do that?
and they burned her repeatedly with a meth pipe.
Oh,
Oh, so
Right,
they're,
that's-
they're meth heads.
Yeah, they're out of control.
Okay, so they're loony on drugs right now.
They waterboarded her,
waterboard.
Really?
while burning her with an iron,
Dang!
okay?
She could have been
Oh.
electrocuted.
She had a little bit of time one day, okay, to post something on Facebook, a private message.
She had access to Facebook?
She had access through one of these people, through their phone, to jump on Facebook. She had a little window. She sent a private message to a friend of hers that lived in Oregon.
I'm in this
Okay.
spot. These fools done had me for a week. They're
Yeah.
gonna kill me.
Yeah. And her girlfriend got
Call
the message,
police.
called the police. They stormed the Days Inn in Orange County, stormed the hotel, and found her all tied up.
Poor thing. Poor
And
thing.
so beaten up that she had to go to the hospital. She's still in the hospital.
Oh.
Okay? While all this was going on, she was blindfolded. Sick puppies out there.
Sicko,
I mean,
sicko.
really, really sick puppies. Okay?
Sick.
All 3 of these people, the 2 guys and 1 girl, of course, they're all
Methods.
yeah, and they're being held on $1 million bail.
Wow.
Yeah, but the world is a different place. I'm telling you today.
No, the world's the same place.
No,
You
world's
just
the
know
same
about it
place.
all. You just know about all of it.
You do. You know about all of it today.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Who's
Okay.
that?
Well, one of my heroes, but
Oh.
she was a countess in Hungary. And she was obsessed with her looks and was worried about getting old and losing her looks. And one day in one of her frequent fits, she smacked one of her servant girls hard enough to draw blood. And she wiped the blood away and thought the skin on her hand looked a little younger, a little more renewed. So she still holds the Guinness record for most murders committed by a female. She actually had a cage built with spikes facing inwards. And she'd have her servants spin that cage around with a girl in it, and she'd bang back and forth on that, and she would shower.
Yeah. That's
the
American Horror. That's American Horror Story.
And this is in the 1500s.
I didn't know that was a true story.
Yes.
But you
Which
saw it on
season?
American Horror Story?
No, no, I've been a fan of hers since
Oh,
I was
He's
a
a
little
fan.
kid.
fan.
See?
Yeah,
See?
her and Vlad Tepes. Those were my heroes when I was
Some weird
That's
stuff.
why I'm not
years
going to
old.
be in here without you. That's not.
That's
He
some
said
weird
fan.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I think she's cool. But yeah, that's the 1500s. I mean, so there's nothing new under the sun.
Fan.
Yeah.
I can't get past that.
You know, talk
Watch
about
American
time I-
Horror.
every-
It's
which
a
season?
story that was,
Which season?
I think it's the first or second.
I watched the first season.
But they did a twist because it was a woman that owned slaves in the South. And she did that to maintain her youth.
Huh. I'll have to check that out.
Hey, there's a videotape that's on the internet, and you'll probably see it on Facebook, and it's about ISIS.
Ooh.
Okay, and I had to stop watching it.
Oh.
Okay, but I don't think people really know how bad these people are.
They're too extreme for Al Qaeda.
Because
that should tell you something.
In what I saw them execute hundreds and
No, I
hundreds
ain't watching that.
of people. Okay, some young boys.
I'm not watching that.
Okay, absolutely. What they're doing, what is going on in the Middle East is terrible. Okay, it's really, really bad.
It was a
Stuff that we don't even know. I'm telling
bad
you.
idea to go in there and get rid of Saddam. Terrible idea.
Because he kept the top
Yeah, he
on
kept
it?
him under check. He was the lid on that pot.
It's out of control. I'm telling you. It's if you have a chance to see this video,
No, I'm not
it's,
going to watch
it's,
it. That's crazy.
It's bad.
I saw the guy get his head cut off back in the day when they had that one American Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, I'm done with that.
yeah, I cannot. You can't get certain things. You can't get things out of your mind.
Right.
And I still
Believe me, I got
can
too
see
much
that.
in my mind.
Oh,
that
we
I
both
can't
saw
get
a
out.
video of a woman that was, remember, by drug dealers last year. No, forget it. I'm not even going to describe it. It was terrible. But they beheaded her.
Ugh.
I didn't see that.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. You couldn't watch the whole thing. I couldn't watch the whole thing either. It was terrible. Yes, you saw it.
Okay, well.
You did. That was another one, courtesy of your son.
No.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah, my son.
I don't know where he finds this stuff. We're way out of time,
Yeah.
okay? Tomorrow's going to be August 1st. Thanks for listening
Yes.
and making us the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley. We'll be back tomorrow.
I didn't watch it. I must have turned it off.
Chronic Beats.